thanks for whacking on that thumbnail. Guys, I just saw The Woman in Gold, starring Ryan Reynolds and Helen Mirren. And guys, this is with the K review. You should know this by now that I'm going to put all those pictures up there.
With a K review.
It's VIC?
No, it's with a K.
Oh.
So a couple months ago, I started seeing previews for Woman in Gold, and I was really happy to have this movie come out because I really love biographical movies, even though a lot of movies are like based on, inspired by, and this one, I even read a review, said it was a fictionalized, true telling of the story, so I'm not exactly sure what that means. The movie starts out with Maria Altman, who's played by Helen Mirren, and she is burying her sister, and it kind of starts off from there, and it goes to this whole thing that she wants to get back this portrait that was made of her aunt, and it was painted during when the Nazis were occupying Austria. And I really enjoy movies that have like a biography feel to them, and they also show things of the past, especially like Nazi history. I mean, those guys came in and absolute assholes and painted over everything, and they just trashed everything, and they stole millions of dollars of artwork that really belonged to all these families. And just on a serious note, I got to visit Lithuania about a decade ago, and that's a place where my family's originally from, and I got to see some amazing churches that were absolutely destroyed by the occupation and all the Nazis and everything like that. And if you ever get a chance, please look up Lithuanian architecture. It is just amazing. Okay, off on my rant, back onto this movie. So Maria Altman in this movie, she's trying to get back this portrait, and she decides that she needs to sue the Austrian government. So she decides to enlist the help of Ryan Reynolds, who plays Randy in the movie. And I really like Ryan Reynolds. He's been able to really like just go out and just kind of do some amazing stuff. It's like, I always considered him to be like, when he has a beard, he's serious. When he doesn't have a beard, he's funny. And in this movie, he does balance like his weird and serious and quirkiness with Helen Mirren and her more mature style of comedy. And I really enjoyed how they interacted in the movie. But there's one thing in this movie that just kind of bothered me and really held it back, and that has to do with backstory. And I do realize that a movie like this is like, you want to get backstory on this portrait. You want to know who did it. You want to know like the family dynamics and everything like that. But there are points in this movie where like there's a whole 25 to 30 minutes about how she as a young girl escapes from Austria. And I that could have been summed up in like a 5-6 minute thing, but they were trying to get all this emotional stuff and really trying to tug at the heartstrings. I enjoy that. I enjoy, the heartstring pull and stuff like that, but it was just kind of slowing this movie down a lot. Towards the end, there was a lot of time jumps and so forth, and really the only thing that kept me interested in this movie would have to be Ryan Reynolds and Helen Mirren and their connection with each other in the movie. There were a lot of things in this movie that I didn't understand why they had to be there. Why did Ryan Reynolds have to be married to Katie Holmes in the movie? And there was one part during that when like she throws a huge cliche into the movie, and I just rolled my eyes. Because you know what? In real life, he's been married to Scarlett Johansson and Blake Lively, and he supposedly flirted with Helen Mirren on the set. What fairness is this in life? Sorry. Anyway, so honestly, I did enjoy Woman in Gold. I thought it was a really good biographical movie, but it really just, it had so much of that backstory that really didn't need to be explained, and it kind of took away from Helen Mirren and Maria Altman's story of how she struggled to get this back and what it meant to her. And like, I enjoy it. I enjoy seeing a person who's had something taken away from them and they struggle to get it back and they keep going forward, but too many time jumps in the movie. Maybe, and I hate to say this, it was too faithful to the original story, and it was just a little bit boring. But I'm going to give this movie a 2.5K review, but then I thought, nope, I want to give this a 3K because of Helen Mirren and Ryan Reynolds, because they did such a great job together in the movie, and it was fun to watch them interact. I'm going to say that you guys need to go see this in theaters, matinee price. When it comes out on video, make sure to rent it for $1. And when it comes on streaming, I'd say in the order of Helen Mirren movies, put this one in the top 10. And yeah, as always, thanks guys for watching my review. I do appreciate all the viewers and subscribers that I do have. I have 71 of you guys, and if you feel like it, give me a whack right here, whack up there if you want to see any of my past reviews, and leave me a whacked out comment below and let me know what is your favorite Helen Mirren movie and your favorite Ryan Reynolds movie. And yeah, never forget, if you don't like what you're watching, you can always turn it off. But thanks for coming back and seeing me.